and welcome to Thursday Night Smackdown. I'm your host, Flaunt. I'm here with No Shad.
Oh, we're on Thursday Night Smackdown. Oh, and wait a minute.
We seems to be opening the show with Grayson Waller of LDF.
Yeah, this is kind of a little bit out of the blue type of situation. Usually, you see other members of LDF somewhere. I'm just gonna look around really quick just to make sure they're not behind me. No, I was here.
Oh, this seems to be just Grayson Waller.
Yeah, this is kind of a little bit out of the ordinary.
We are coming off of a huge Money in the Bank pay-per-view, but before we get to any of that, let's hear what Grayson Waller has in mind.
I'm done. I'm tired of being on the losing end of every match I'm in. It's driving me crazy. I keep getting slotted into unwinnable situations and I'm tired of it. I know Santos has been thinking of kicking me out of LDF, well don't even bother. 'Cause I'm out.
Did Grayson Waller just say he's leaving LDF?
Yeah, I'm hearing that correctly.
Well, I mean, if you talk about a quick partnership, damn, Grayson Waller with LDF is a quick partnership.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
seems like Santos might have something to say about that.
yeah, I mean, the leader of LDF is now coming out, so I mean,
The leader of Legado del Fantasma.
yeah.
What could he say? Could he, like, maybe try and pull Grayson Waller back in? What is on Santos Escobar's mind after an unsuccessful World Heavyweight Championship match at Money in the Bank?
I mean, he had a plan to where, I don't know, some weird controversial stuff that was going to happen. And I guess AJ was able to retain the championship, so I don't know. I mean,
that's right. Let's see what Santos has to say to Grayson Waller.
Grayson. It's simple. LDF is looking to change some things and with your history of failures it was going to happen. You had one last chance, and you blew it.
Oh, save the small talk, Santos. You're not going to get one over on me. LDF is dead to me. I've been talking with some of the other boys in the back. And we're going to rain on LDF's parade. Taking down LDF has officially become the top priority of Bad Company. See you next week.
Okay, I guess Grayson Waller's not alone. Bad Company? What's that all about?
From what I understand, it's not a new. It's a new faction of what I've heard from. This is just new to me as well as you. So I don't know.
News to both of us, but we've got some dark matches to go over, starting with one-on-one. Rey Mysterio and Butch. Rey Mysterio, former tag team champion alongside Wesley, did not manage to retain at Money in the Bank. He's already in solos action, getting the win against Butch.
I mean, I think honestly, Rey Mysterio is just winning this match because, you know, after that whole ladder match situation, he just needs some wins.
Yeah, needed something quick. Granted, they did get a loss against, you know, Butch and Ridge before.
Yeah.
However, Jey Uso took down the gauntlet that was fighting Braun Strowman one-on-one, and it seems the Tribal Chief has ordered Jimmy Uso to take on the same challenge. Oh, but the roll-up could have been it. It was not.
No.
Roll-up did not get the job done. Braun Strowman did not manage to win off of the roll-up. Instead, Jey Uso went to the top rope, and he went for it. And potentially, that's right, Jimmy joins Jey and having an unusual win over the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
Yeah, this is a little bit odd to know that Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso have gotten a win under their belts.
That's right, they both have solo wins. And if we're speaking of solos action, it's time that I talk to you. Haha.
Here
LA
comes
Knight
the
is here.
Smackdown. Hello.
L? He has
Mr.
taken a lot of L's.
Hey, Knight.
I don't think LA Knight's taken a W yet, so maybe L is the perfect place to stop that sentence.
Hey, we're about to find out.
That's right, he is slated for solo action tonight, 1-on-1. Can LA Knight finally get a win on SmackDown after also being unsuccessful in the Intercontinental Championship match?
Yeah, that. I was honestly rooting for the megastar, but honestly, big, huge congrats to Sheamus. It was indeed his fight night, so.
That's right, managed to retain the title like Wesley could not before him. And of course, LA Knight having to deal with Johnny Gargano.
I mean, man was picking up a lot of wins on the dark side, on dark matches. So I mean, is it possible we could see maybe a future world champion in Johnny Gargano?
We potentially could. I mean, considering everyone that has challenged AJ Styles, except for one okay. The people that have challenged AJ Styles have, in their win column so far, 0 and 1.
Yeah.
Delete!
I mean...
You weren't expecting that, were you?
No, I was not.
That's right. Oh, I'm big brain commentary, man.
You just threw me absolutely off guard.
It's the megastar against Mr. Wrestling himself, the Johnny Man.
Johnny Gargano. Oh, going right. Hopping on.
That's right, LA Knight going right after Gargano. Twisting the ankle a little bit. LA Knight probably tired of, not winning. Probably wants a win.
I mean, true. The megastar kind of getting a little upset that he wasn't able to pick up a lot of victories, even though he had the chance to go for a title. Lost that. So he was like, you know what? He needs a normal match just against them one-on-one. Hopefully pick up a huge win.
Hopefully, he can manage to pick up the win against Johnny Gargano, but I mean, when you're facing up against Johnny Wrestling, you cannot underestimate Johnny Wrestling, one of the greatest wrestlers in universe at the moment to do it. Hasn't had much non-dark time as of late, but seems like he's getting into the forefront of action.
That is true. He is getting out of the dark matches and into some quality matches here.
Suplex on the outside. LA Knight being taken for a ride. Nope, there's a neck breaker to prove me a little bit wrong there.
The four count right now.
That's right, count of 4. Could we see a count out? Could we see a double count out?
That is true.
You know, we haven't seen a count out in a while. We could see one tonight.
Oh.
Count of 7. Hey, if LA Knight, you could just, okay. Yeah, I was just going to tell him that if he stays on the outside, the match will end quicker.
Yeah, I don't think LA Knight wants to listen to you.
Oh, I mean, is he going to be able to get the job done against Johnny Gargano? Realistically?
I mean...
Well, okay, what was Johnny thinking there? You know what? No, after seeing that, no, LA Knight has a really good chance of getting a win.
I was gonna say, I don't even need to say anything. It's right there.
Well, LA Knight has the same amount of wins as Cody Rhodes has against Seth Rollins in universe.
Okay, yeah, let's just rub that dirt in.
I'm sure people don't get annoyed that I'm constantly saying that.
Sure.
What?
But one thing's for sure. Even though he is U.S. champion, Cody Rhodes is Mr. Money in the Bank.
That's right, Cody Rhodes is Mr. Money in the Bank. He did get Mr. Money in the Bank claimed. And if we're talking about Seth Rollins, United States champion, We're not going to say much more because this is SmackDown, and you know what? You don't talk about Raw Superstars. You don't talk about SmackDown Superstars on Raw. I'm not going to talk about Raw Superstars on SmackDown. I mean, except for saying that Seth Rollins beat Cody Rhodes, because that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could just make this match an advertisement for Raw at this point if you want.
No, okay, wait.
Oh my God! Speaking of red for Raw, LA Knight might be busted open red, thanks to Johnny Gargano. Oh yeah, it certainly looks it from this little angle we got. Oh yeah, oh, crimson on the nose. Hate to see it. And Johnny Gargano maybe looking to end it now. Drills him into the corner, into the turnbuckle. Aggravating the head of LA Knight. And looking to put him away. Rolls him in and he's got him in. He's got him in it.
Is he gonna tap?
Will the Megastar tap? Is this match over?
Oh,
he's holding in.
No,
he's gonna try. He weasels his way out. Gets the knee. Yes. LA Knight weasels his way out, looking for the one in the W column. Big boot. The Megastar could see a win. Drops him.
Did we finally see the win?
Can we finally see LA Knight get the job done? Oh my God, disorienting his opponent and going in for the powerbomb. One.
No.
Only one. Not even a two. The big elbow drop from LA Knight. What did you really just say? I think that's it.
No, I'm with you.
Legitimately, did you just say it? You just said it.
Oh.
I know for a fact you said, I think that's it. After Johnny Gargano kicked out at one, and LA Knight just did a standing elbow drop. Though this might be it. One. Okay, no. That's also just a one count.
It's just another one count already.
Oh my God! Ow, that hurt. That actually sounded like it really hurt. And plants his opponent again. Let him talk to you.
What's LA Knight thinking here?
Top rope elbow misses, doesn't connect, and Johnny Wrestling back in control over LA Knight.
What's Johnny Gargano thinking here?
He's thinking of driving the nose into the knee. Johnny Gargano back in control over this matchup, though also busted open, interestingly enough. Has not been pinned for more than one.
That is true.
Only gotten one count so far. LA Knight needs to be able to pick up the pace, put in some more work, but first off, he needs to get in control. Johnny Gargano still in control in this match, and he's talking his opponent down. God, what's Johnny calling for? Through the ropes! Through the ropes goes Gargano. No, the elbow doesn't connect. LA Knight with the big boot misses. And LA Knight gonna roll Gargano into the ring. LA Knight's just standing on the outside, having a bit of a taunt. Gargano wants to put a stop to that. Oh, LA Knight no longer distracted, blocking anything Gargano throws at him. Grabs him with the arm. Oh, but no, Gargano's gonna roll through a couple times, and then arm drag to drop LA Knight. The drop kick, count of 3 on the outside. We're not gonna get much more than that, though. Maybe a 4. Gargano on the top rope. Oh, the ref just did a little spin. Elbow drop to the back of LA Knight. Could that be it for the Megastar? 1, 2, no.
Oh.
Johnny managing to get the kick out. This match continues. The crowd firmly behind Gargano, I believe. Oh, he's got him in again. Puts him in again. Could this be his moment? The Megastar taps.
Yep, the Megastar has to tap. That's it.
Talk about a goose egg in the W column. If you're saying 0 wins, you're saying LA Knight. Gargano manages to pull off another big win, this time on full television.
I mean, on top of that, this is a big win for Johnny Gargano at the same time. Possible, maybe to be World Heavyweight Championship someday.
Maybe to be World Heavyweight Championship someday.
Champion. I said champion.
I heard championship.
I said champion. Okay.
I don't know. Gargano might look pretty good as the championship at some point. I don't know. Gargano definitely establishing himself, though, in that world title picture. Maybe even that Intercontinental title picture.
Wait a minute.
This is coming as a surprise.
This is NXT superstar Bron Breakker. What is he doing on SmackDown?
I don't know. I mean, SmackDown and Raw did get those picks thanks to Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Of course,
is true.
That is how picking up superstars, picking up free agents works. Every pay-per-view that your show hosts, you do get a draft pick coming in for you. You can pick up anyone from free agency. And could SmackDown have picked up Bron Breakker?
I don't know.
It's looking pretty likely.
It looks pretty likely, so. But I think he has something to say at the same time. I see the microphone's coming out right now. So, I mean,
let's see what's on the mind of Bron Breakker.
It's SmackDown's most recent big surprise. That's right, Bron Breakker is here. And I'm gonna make a name for myself. AJ Styles. What I do to my opponent tonight, I'll be doing to you once I get the damn chance. Bring him out, now.
Bron Breakker calling out the World Heavyweight Champion before singles action tonight.
Who's he call? Who's his opponent?
I mean, it sounds like it's Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, it is Tyler Breeze.
And if we know something about the World Heavyweight Championship reign of AJ Styles, it always seems that whoever beats Tyler Breeze in one-on-one action, whoever faces Tyler Breeze in one-on-one action, gets a championship match. So,
I mean,
I don't know. That just seems to be the case. I mean, Grayson Waller lost to Tyler Breeze and then got a championship match. Santos Escobar beat Tyler Breeze and then got a championship match.
That is true.
And I don't know, Bron Breakker seems to be facing Tyler Breeze, so we could see him slated in for a championship opportunity.
Then again, he is a new pickup for SmackDown, so.
That's right. Hey, well, if we're talking about Tyler Breeze, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. All of his opponents getting world title matches, he's left on the sidelines.
That is true. Hopefully the SmackDown GM's watching this match tonight. Maybe getting him into a title picture.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just know that typically you earn title matches, or at least that's how it works on Raw.
Yeah. We will have to see. We will have to see.
Of course, we've got singles action. Bron Breakker, Tyler Breeze. Let's see the job get done.
I mean, this is SmackDown's new pickup E, and if knowing Bron Breakker, he's a man of force, so
That's right, Bron Breakker is going to be a tough cookie to crack.
Yeah. Oh.
But Tyler Breeze seeming to get a little bit of a head start with that corner forearm.
Going right after Bron Breakker.
Well, I mean, I would hope so. Bron Breakker standing moonsault?
Yeah, things like standing moonsault.
And then a German. Talk about shades of Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Of course, Braun Breaker, the son of Rick Steiner? Is that correct?
Rick Steiner, yeah.
Rick Steiner, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Braun Breaker, a pretty strong opponent, and I mean, in this match, I mean, when you really look at it, I mean, like what, Braun Breaker's got like what, a two-thirds chance of winning.
I mean,
but I mean, it's Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze knows that he can't beat Braun Breaker, so he's not even gonna try.
I mean, let's see. You never know. It could be the victor, and maybe a possible first goal for Braun Breaker's debut on SmackDown.
I don't know. I mean, I just love referencing TNA.
Okay.
You knew that was that, right? Big
Yeah,
power bomb to plant Tyler Breeze, who at this point has a no-thirds chance of winning. 1, 2, standing moonsault does not get the job done. Oh my god, I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of TNA and all that stuff, I'm still kind of in a little bit of question of why Grayson Waller is saying he found 2 other members of that company.
Did he say 2? I thought he just said he was talking to some boys. 1, 2. Spear does not get the job done against Tyler Breeze.
But I don't know, maybe like 3, 4. I'm just saying 2.
Guess we'll find out. But Braun Breaker looking to end Tyler Breeze, plants him on his pretty back. 1, 2, 3. Braun Breaker. A quick victory, making quick work of Prince Pretty.
Well, he's got to make a name for himself on his debut on SmackDown. And he did.
That's certainly what he managed to do.
So, welcome to SmackDown, Braun Breaker.
Hopefully big things await this man. Braun Breaker getting the job done against Tyler Breeze tonight. Very quick affair, too. I would go as far to say that was a squashing of Prince Pretty.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I would have to agree.
Potential match of the universe contender.
Yeah, no.
This is interesting.
Oh.
It seems we've got the Usos coming out.
Yeah, this is kind of interesting. They already competed already.
Well, Jimmy competed.
Jimmy technically did, yeah. Jimmy technically
Yeah, Jimmy did compete earlier tonight. Managed to get the job done against Braun Strowman, same as Jay. Of course, the tag team division did ramp up in the lead up to Money in the Bank. Feel like things might be simmering down a little bit.
Yeah, you know, taking it nice and slow now after that whole ladder match thing.
That's right. I mean, literally 7 tag teams, either being the champions or wanting to be the champions. It's a lot of tag teams in the SmackDown's Tag Team Championship division. Let's see what the Usos got to say.
Hey, we got some new tag champs after Money in the Bank, it would seem. But we got no idea if they're truly champion material. So Creed brothers, you want to prove you're fighting champs? Come on out here and put those belts on the line.
I'm sorry, did the Usos just tell the Creed brothers to put the titles on the line tonight?
I'm doing that correctly, and here comes the Creed brothers.
I'm getting word that they've accepted the challenge.
Well, I'll be damned. They accepted, and the rest are already out. So, I mean, it is a tag team championship match.
They managed to get the job done in that 4-team ladder match at Money in the Bank. A very hard-fought battle. Creed brothers came out on top. Brutus Julius. After a little bit of struggles in the beginning of the universe, Brutus Creed getting injured by the Usos.
That is true.
Usos technically have yet to get a win against both of the Creed brothers. Only managed to get a win against Julius Creed when he was alongside Tommaso Ciampa. There has been a Creed brothers versus Usos prior to this, but the Creed brothers got the job done there. So of course, it's Tag Team Championship time, and if you're talking about damn good Tag Team Championship contenders, you're gonna be talking about Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, the Bloodline. I would say, hey, if you're ready, put your ones in the air. But of course, they have some semi-familiar opponents to them. After putting on a barn burner against them before, the new Tag Team Champions, the Creed brothers, Brutus, Julius, the Creeds. And one last time, this is going to be for the Tag Team Championships only. One team will walk out of here with gold around their waists.
Yep, one team.
Creed brothers out here to prove that they are fighting, reigning, defending Tag Team Champions. Will they be able to prove it against the Usos? Well, let's find out now.
I mean, I would be surprised if the...
Already a Samoan drop action starting off strong. Jey Uso in action, taking down Julius, gets the tag to Jimmy. I'm sorry, can you please continue? That was really quick action.
Yeah, I mean, you're fine, you're fine. I mean, I was just trying to say, I wouldn't be surprised if the Tribal Chief is watching right now, seeing if the Usos can pick up the win and maybe become champions.
Well, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, he did make sure to issue that both men could defeat Braun Strowman in run-on-one action. Both men got the job. Though I do not think this was part of the Tribal Chief's plan. This probably coming a little bit out of nowhere for Roman Reigns to see.
Yeah, that could be also true.
Usos still have control in this one. They're managing to keep the fresh man in. Julius Creed has yet to tag. Meanwhile, we're already back to Jay. Managing to get a Revolution Jay to Jimmy, back to Jay. But now Julius Creed just tossing Jay around the ring. Jay's going to roll out as we get the tag into Brutus. Getting the fresh fight in.
Here we go.
Irish whip sends Brutus. Ducks under, and another Samoan drop. This one to Brutus. Is Jey Uso's feeling it alongside his brother Jimmy.
I mean, Jey Uso honestly going right after, just knowing, make sure to not allow, I believe, Brutus Creed to get any breathing room.
That's right. Off the middle rope, the drop. I was expecting a tag there from Jay, but no, Jay's going to keep this alongside. No, now he's going to get the tag, though.
Yeah, now I could expect.
Oh, he went for that leaping clothesline, but Brutus had ducked under, so nothing came of it. A little bit of a inverted neck breaker sort of deal.
Yeah.
There's Jimmy Uso now working on Brutus. Gets him into the corner. Now we get the tag that I was looking at happening earlier. A roll around the head. Yeah, there we go. Working the arms, the legs, the shoulders. Overall, weakening Brutus Creed to continue this job. Goes in for the pin. One. No. Only a one. Just the one count. Thank you.
That's the one count. It's just honestly going right after Julius Creed.
This is Brutus.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brutus Creed. Camera's for some reason pointing at Julius Creed. I don't know why.
Oh, but Julius does get the quick tag. It is now Julius in the ring.
Julius Creed going right out.
Jay on the outside, Brutus working on him. Little distracting Jay so that Julius can jump down with a double axe handle from the top rope all the way to the bottom. And now Julius Creed is punishing Jay for falling into that little trap that the Creed brothers set on the outside. Driving him into the steel steps, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that's gotta be very painful.
They're kind of staring each other down, but I think they had a little bit of a truce there. They said, oh, by the way, yeah, bit of a count out. Oh my God, Bruce Creed from behind to the neck breaker. I think during that little crowd shot, we got the tag into Brutus. Managed to get one up on Jimmy.
Going right after him.
That's right. To keep up with you, our current legal competitors right now, Jimmy and Brutus. Went for that pin, but Brutus got the grab of the rope.
Seems like Jimmy's going right on him again with another swinging neck breaker.
That's right, another... That's not really a swinging neck breaker. Julius trying to prevent Jimmy, doesn't get anything, but Brutus does roll out of the way. And now Brutus Creed got Jimmy in the bear hug. Could this be it? Could we see retaining champions? As Jimmy is holding on for dear life. Jay finally coming in to try and break things up. And he does.
Well, seems like Julius Creed throwing Jey Uso outside the ring.
That's right, and now the Creed brothers again working Jimmy Uso on the opposite side of the ring. A little bit of a cannonball drop from Brutus Creed working on Jimmy just a little more.
Going right on Jimmy Uso. Driving those.
That's right, assaulting Jimmy Uso on the outside. Count of 6. Gotta be wary of the... There you go. Gotta be wary of the ref's count there. Don't want this to... Especially the Usos do not want this to end in a countout. As even if the Usos win via countout champions advantage, the Creed brothers will walk out as champions even if they lose via countout or disqualification.
Yeah, that's true. So hopefully they keep that in the back of their mind.
Hopefully they do. Oh, the spine buster. Snap spine buster to drive Jey Uso's back into the mat. And the tag back into Julius. Yep. Oh, Jey Uso having a little fun with it, but no. Julius just going to grab him and plant him instead into the center of the ring. Oh, God. That was a harsh one. I think Jey might be busted open after that. Count of 2, Jimmy manages to break it up, thankfully keeping this contest alive. And now Julius looking to punish Jimmy, but thanks to the distraction, Jay with the rollover went for the DDT, but no, didn't get any of it. Julius with the few punches to the gut to keep the Creed brothers in this one. Heads collide thanks to Jay, who now resumes control. Plants him. Oh, this is exciting. We could see new tag team champions tonight. Uso splash. 1, 2, no. And Julius with the kip up just as Jay goes to tag in Jimmy. Jay is definitely busted open. Julius rolls it through, looking for it. The clothesline. Could see retaining champs.
We could.
1, no.
2.
Not getting a 2 count because Jay is right there to prevent it. Now it seems like Jay and Brutus tussling on the side. We're not going to get to see much of that. Julius working on Jimmy. Oh, Brutus Creed has the advantage over Jey Uso on the outside. Meanwhile, Jimmy Uso starting to get advantage over Julius in the middle of the ring. Big forearm driven into the cheek, into the chin of the champ, of one half of the tag team champions, Julius Creed. Going right after him, gets the elbow. Heads
Seems
collide
like-
on the outside, yeah.
Seems like we got a little bit of a fight going on right out.
That's right,
Yeah.
we got a little bit of a tussle. Now, the legal competitors right now are Jimmy Uso and Julius Creed. Right now, Jay is working on Julius, and Brutus is working on Jimmy. Snake Eyes into the apron, the part of the ring that hurts the most.
Yeah, ouch.
Count of 3 as both legal competitors are laid out on the outside. And Jimmy finally connecting with Julius again. Oh my god, just drops him down, head driven into the mat. Count of 6. Don't want this to be a count out, Jimmy.
Yeah, that is true.
Count of 7. Jimmy's gonna take his time getting in the ring, maybe playing a little bit with the champions. Finally slides right in. Now Jimmy Uso, nope, that's not gonna work. Oh,
Nope.
what? He's getting the knee. Went for a DDT, but no. Julius with the punches to the gut to stop that. Belly to belly suplex. And the Creed brothers are in control. No, but Jey Uso, no, not Jay, Jimmy, going to, what the fuck was happening?
I had no idea.
Ref got a little distracted. What? I don't know.
We can't tell.
We cannot tell. The refs on this show are just crooked as ever.
Yeah.
You acknowledge this. The general manager should probably do something about this.
I'm trying. I mean, I put in the request for the general manager to get to be a better ref, but I don't know.
Spine buster to Jimmy. Could see retaining champions. No. 1 count breaks that one up.
He's like, Bruce is going to throw Jey Uso outside, while Bruce is going to deal with Jimmy Uso.
That's right. Jimmy and Brutus in the ring. Jay and Julius tooling on the outside. Is Jimmy looking to get the job done for the Usos? Splash onto the back. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'll be damned. We have new champion.
The Usos get the job done. They are your new tag team champions.
Well, yeah, I'll be damned. They got the job done.
Tribal Chief must be very happy. Big congrats to Jimmy and Jay, your new tag team champions.
I mean, I'm in shock though. They got the job done, and well, it seems like the Bloodline have titles in their group.
Finally champions. Hey, thank you for tuning in to Smackdown.